After we got our last winter storm out of here, it's nice that we're going to have quite a prolonged break so that not only temperatures can rebound, but also we continue to melt. If you are not a fan of the snow, we couldn't do a lot or complete melting, I should say, the other day, since highs were in the upper 20s to near 30. But as Doug said the other day, once we got a lot of sunshine Friday, that alone does tremendous work in melting off the snow, certainly improving the roads. And we kept that trend going again today after we dropped into the mid-teens. Back near 40, 41 degrees at Joplin Regional. Certainly a step in the right direction. As far as what's coming down the road, just a cool few days, around 40 tomorrow and back in the mid 40s on Monday. Back near normal, but still allows the melt to continue. Then 40s and 50s. That's a general rule of thumb in terms of highs for much of next week. We'll certainly take it while we stay dry for the majority of next week. I'll break down one possible exception as we get deeper into the forecast, but looking good for 7th and Range Line. Roads look good, at least the main roads look okay. The side roads are beginning to improve, or continually improving, if I can ever say that correctly. 38 in Joplin, south wind to 13. Humidity not too terribly high at 47%. But as far as temperatures around the rest of the region, we're sitting mainly in the mid to upper 30s right now, so still warm enough to do a little bit more in the way of melting. But it's nice to see these winds back in place. A south wind throughout the day at 10 to 20 miles per hour. They'll stay in place throughout the evening and overnight at 5 to 15 miles per hour. That means a very slow drop through the 30s for the rest of the evening, and then eventually we'll drop back into the lower to middle 20s for your Sunday morning, with maybe a little fog to contend with in spots, certainly where there's still a decent snowpack on the ground, but looking good. Nothing to track this evening across the entire four-state region. We got a frontal boundary to the north. That won't be an issue for us. High pressure over, let's say, Jackson, Mississippi, keeping that south wind in place. That'll push us back near 40 tomorrow. And in terms of the upper levels, not a lot happening, but there are some waves that'll build out to the northwest and try to pass on through. But you can see how we're not too concerned about the majority of those waves coming in. Once we break down how tomorrow's looking, we'll go through the overnight, mostly clear to start, and anywhere we still have a decent snowpack on the ground, we can't rule out some patchy fog. Otherwise, partly sunny skies with one weak wave to the north passing through, but we'll keep things quiet as we wrap up the weekend tomorrow. 23 in the morning, 36 by noon. Even with eventually a west wind at 5 to 10, we'll be right back near 40 for tomorrow afternoon. Here's how we look for Sunday night. Partly cloudy skies and any snow that's still there might result in some patchy fog again, but then we'll go mostly sunny. Back into the mid-40s. Certainly, temperatures edging in the right direction as we get the new work week and school week underway. Here's Tuesday. I want to watch one wave that'll pass mainly to the north, but you can see how we stay partly sunny and back in the 50s on Tuesday. And this wave brings just enough moisture in here to give us mostly cloudy skies Wednesday, but we stay dry. And we're dry Thursday and Friday. One exception, though, is this wave that'll stay mainly to the north by Saturday, but this is a wave that could try to bring in some rain chances on Saturday, and it does fit Doug's pattern. So that's the next system, if you want to call it that we'll watch later on down the road. But nice stretch of dry weather for much of next week, Chris. 40 tomorrow, 44 Monday. 50s Tuesday and Wednesday, mainly mid-50s, so that is certainly going to continue to melt and the thaw across the region.
Yeah, it's incredible how the temperatures can drop and then it dumps all this snow, and then it's like the weather prepares afterwards to melt the snow because here comes warm temps.
Yeah, it's like Mother Nature's trying to please everybody. Doug and I, we got our snow, and for those that don't like it, Mother Nature heard your cries for help.
All right, Nate, thank you so much.